Nursing Professional Governance, or NPG, was really started to legitimize nurses' voices here and really put them in a position where they're owning decisions about their practice and their practice environment. This is a way for nurses to really bring their ideas, their creativity into how we think about practice and care delivery.
We've created a kind of a structure that has the Coordinating Council, which I sit on. And really the vision of the Coordinating Council is to provide people with guidance, assistance to help facilitate what they want to do. Give them the tools to get them in the right direction to really implement that change. And then we have two different types of structures. We have global councils, which are really hierarchical councils that focus on practice, the patient experience, education, scholarship, also experience and wellness, and then safety and quality. They all look at really big global initiatives that affect nurses as a whole and really drive some things like our mentorship program, which are really great programs that are driven by global councils. So the service line councils are really, I think, a great way for nurses who work with like-minded patients through an experience now get to sit in a room together.
The biggest benefit to me is as NPG grows, and nurses, frontline nurses are being affected by the decisions that the councils are making. It's exciting to see how changes are being made and the ability for nurses to have direct say in how their nursing practice works here at this institution.
We also have two what we call companion councils to NPG. One is a nurse manager or nurse leader council, and the other is a licensed nursing assistant council.
I really have felt like since I've been involved with NPG that I am more involved as a team member. I can be heard, I can get information from peers and work towards better operations.
Having nurses more systematically and more intentionally involved in decisions about practice has allowed us to make better decisions and wiser decisions about some of the different practices that we've put in place.
I really like the opportunity to work on projects that improve patient care and the patient experience, and the Nursing Professional Governance is a great opportunity to work with nurses and leaders across the hospital that I would not get the chance to meet if I wasn't part of Nursing Professional Governance.
You get to work with nurses on different units that you've never met. Everyone has a different perspective. They take care of different types of patients. So when you're working on a project, you interpret things different ways. Really brilliant ideas and projects have come out of these seemingly small groups of nurses, and they're catching a lot of attention now. So the more we do, the more we influence our organization and the hospital as a whole.
As I think about advancement in our career ladder, being part of NPG is a way that nurses can get credit or get experience that really helps them advance in our what's called CARP, Clinical Advancement and Recognition Program, and allows them to really feel a different level of ownership and a different level of accountability for their practice. And I think that's really important.
We really have the opportunity to network extensively. And I think that that's made me in particular feel more empowered to make clinical differences in terms of clinical practice, workflow, anything that you want to address. We have the capacity to do that.
I think the biggest change that I see is nurses feel empowered. NPG has allowed nurses to have a voice and a place to go.
I've met a lot of people that I wouldn't have been able to meet. I've gained a lot of friendships, and a lot of doors have opened up by being part of NPG.
It continues to challenge me to think differently. It's really allowed me to continue to grow as a nurse and really has helped set the way and pave the way for me for my future.
It's made us more cohesive as a nursing group, and now you see this array of different information and topics and projects people are working on. It makes you feel like you're part of this really powerful team.